So the DOJ, the Department of Justice, has opened an investigation into the NFL to basically, for what they say is the essentially the insane subscription cost pricing to consumers. I know, like, what is the DOJ actually about to do something good? You know what they say, that the blind squirrel finds a nut, and the broken clock is correct twice a day, something like that. Now, as someone who is a major football fan, and something does need to happen here, and I'm interested to see where this case goes, because, like, God, you have to pay like hundreds of dollars a month for 22 weeks of football, and where, at least to my knowledge, there isn't like a single all-in-one service where you can watch every single game live on every single game. You have like your Sunday NFL ticket, which is, Sunday. Like, you have like prime time, like a subscription. Of course, you have the things that cable providers offer. It's a mess. It's a nightmare. And like, if you want to watch any other team besides like your state's team or your local team, good luck. I personally, there's some streaming services out there, free streaming services that I fancy myself on. NFL Bite, if you've ever heard of it. But I would like an official option, like something that I can just pay like a reasonable price, like not $250 a month, and just have access to everything, live games, recorded games, I don't know, highlights, replays, whatever. Because, sometimes these streaming sites suck, and sometimes it would just be nice to have a reliable source. But hey, what can you do? Until then, I'm just going to keep my pirate hat on. Let's get into the full article here. The Justice Department has opened an investigation into whether the NFL is forcing football fans to pay too much in subscription fees, according to two sources familiar with the investigation. The Justice Department's investigation into the NFL is about affordability for consumers and creating an even playing field for providers, a government official said. The Justice Department investigation is into antitrust and anti-competitive tactics, the person said. It comes after Senator Mike Lee, Republican from Utah. Ooh, oh God. Okay. Maybe like he might be on to something decent here. The chairman of the Senate Judiciary Subcommittee on Antitrust, Competition Policy, and Consumer Rights wrote a letter last month requesting a review of the NFL's streaming platform exemptions and wanted to know whether the streaming package fees violated the Sports Broadcasting Act. The NFL said in a statement Thursday that 87% of its games are free, and that games are always free to the markets where teams are playing when they play. Yeah, but the problem is when you're not in a market of a team that you want to watch, or you don't have some kind of streaming service or cable package. Like, I don't want to have to buy Disney Plus or ESPN Plus or Paramount or whatever the hell to just like watch certain games. It's so annoying. Like, I wish the NFL, this might be monopoly in some ways, but I wish the NFL just had an all-in-one streaming service. Like, the fractionalized way it's in now is just a nightmare, and it just sucks. It sucks for everyone. To watch so yeah, like the 87% of, like, come on, like, that's a little bit of a misleading statistic. The NFL's media distribution model is the most fan and broadcaster friendly in the entire sports and entertainment industry. What? Okay, that's a bold-faced lie. That is a bold-faced lie. You are one of the, like, thinking of all the different sports and entertainment things that we have. The NFL has to be somewhere at the bottom. Now, granted, I don't branch out into many other sports besides football, but it has to be at the bottom. I've never heard anyone say like, oh, it's so easy to watch NFL games of like teams that aren't in my market. To watch every NFL game during the past season, football fans spent almost $1,000 on cable and streaming subscriptions, Lee wrote in his letter. I have every disagreement in the world with Lee, but he's probably spot on here. The package of NFL games is shared by CBS, NBC, ESPN, and Fox, with Amazon Video streaming the Thursday night games. Oh God, I was going to say something, but I'm going to avoid it for now. YouTube has the NFL Sunday ticket to watch nearly every game on Sundays, which costs $240 for the season. It's for the whole season. So, I mean, I guess that's better, but it's still not every game. I'm not paying $240 just to see nearly every Sunday game, okay? Netflix, which streams NFL games on Christmas, declined to comment on the probe. Following Lee's letter, the Federal Communications Commission said it was seeking public responses from how viewing habits have changed across the modern landscape that depends increasingly on streaming services. The packaging of individual teams' television rights was thought to be necessary to enhance the financial stability of the leagues by assuring equal distribution of revenues among all teams, according to the FCC letter. Commissioners wanted to know whether the current marketplace benefits or harms consumers. I can tell you it harms consumers 100%. And the fragmented media landscape facilitates or restricts the ability of traditional media to broadcast work in the public interest, including local news and reporting. You leave local news alone. I mean, we like if I'm interpreting that right, how about we just leave the news part out of this? We're already in a situation where like all the major news networks are owned by like 4 companies. Like that's anyways. Now, being how unresponsive this administration is to real fraud and actual FCC violations, and how they would normally use these agencies not to like benefit the consumer or protect the consumer, but normally to protect companies they favor, they're affiliated with, they take money from, or to exert political will against their political opponents, whether it's the Paramount deal, whether it's stopping Stephen Colbert from interviewing James Tallarico. Like, I can't help but think, and I'll keep a close eye on this and give you any updates, but is there an ulterior motive here? Like a way to funnel subscription fees to Trump allies or something? I don't know. My point is, take this investigation with a giant grain of salt. But hey, the best that can happen is maybe this DOJ will do something right for once. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.